Hello, this week on Got Clutter, Get Organized is all about being healthy, but also saving time and money with meal prep. And we're going to have our guest, Miss Narda Fields Bailey, and she's going to be sharing with us the benefits of meal planning and meal prep. Hello and welcome to Got Clutter, Get Organized, the conversation. I am so excited today because we're talking about meal prep, which is something that I do. And we're here with Narda Fields Bailey, and she is more than kale catering. So I'm looking forward to this conversation. Narda, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So before we get into like the meal prep and the benefits of it, what made you decide to start really doing that, but also start your business?
What I did not know is that food is a love language for me. I had no idea, right? When people start talking about love languages, I kind of did not pay attention to it. I distanced myself from it because I saw it from a romantic perspective, right? And so I was like, not realizing that it encompasses more than that loving, right, on people. But I started it because I started to actually look at my health seriously and the health of my, the history, medical health history of my family, which is horrible, horrible, autoimmune cancers and all of the things. And I said, is it anything that I can do that's in the earth, right? To help alleviate some of these things and maybe bypass something and or if it should come my way, um, I'll be better fortified, right? So I was diagnosed in my 40s with a seizure disorder. So I haven't driven since 20, after 30 years of driving, Janet, I haven't driven since 2010, right? And so I wanted medication, hospitalizations, and all of the things, right? And I said, if I could do something on my own, when I took a serious, mature, honest look and started reading labels, right? Can I tell you, I changed the way that I eat. I'm very intentional about having fresh produce and so forth and so on, the times of the day that I eat and so forth. And I have not had a seizure and or been on medication for more than 5 years. For more than
That
five
is
years,
awesome.
right?
That is awesome.
Right. Right. So to God be the glory. And I do believe that I am healed. And I do also believe that it's partnership relationship, right? So the things that are here in the earth that you and I can partake of to help fortify this mortal body, right? And so I rolled it out as a business. Actually, one of my managers, because I take my lunch all of the time as cost saving. I've done it forever, right? Over 40 years, right? And she said, your food looks so good. Would you mind bringing me some food and I'll pay you? And I said, oh, say less. Say less. Sugar, say less. And that's when I rolled it out. Say less. Yeah. And that's when it rolled out as a business.
And thank you for sharing that because, the reason I really wanted to have this conversation with you is because I personally found benefits in meal planning
Uh huh.
and meal prep because years ago I was at a little community event, was getting
Mm-hmm.
ready to do my presentation, but I said, I'm there early. Let me take my blood pressure. I didn't realize, Narda, that I was near stroke. They actually told me, Janet, go to the hospital now.
Really?
And for a while, I was on medication.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized, you know what? I don't want to live like this. And also, I had the history because both parents.
Yes.
So, like you, I really started looking at what I was putting in my body.
Yes.
And also, when I was working on site at different locations, there was nothing around except for the fast food
Correct.
places. So that's when I started, like you, bringing my lunch,
Yes.
but then also really looking at, when I come home, I'm tired. I don't feel like cooking. I
Yes.
grab something. So the meal prep has helped me really, really. I'm no longer on medication. I mean, it's been years. It was like 2009 when all of that happened.
Amen.
So
Beautiful.
what I wanted you to share is like,
Uh-huh.
what are some of the benefits of real meal prep? Because I think, like I shared with you earlier, people give me the side eye, meal prep. What is it? I'm like, but you know what? I love it because I do it on a certain day and it's almost like relaxing.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm in the kitchen and just doing my little thing because I'm cooking for me. So,
Yes.
but what are the benefits really of doing it?
So it's a huge cost saving benefit. That's
Hmm.
number one. Huge financial benefit and cost saving, right? And the other benefit that's just as huge is we control the ingredients, right? We know what we're eating. Isn't that right? So we get to pick and choose. I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that. And then we make these things, as a meal. It's time saving. It saves tons of time. If we just make a decision, and you have to have discipline, right? But when we make a decision to take a day, a Saturday or a Sunday or whatever it may be, and block out some time, right? Put the music on. Are you with me here? Do all of the things
Yes.
that make sure you have your ingredients. You can even start prepping. For me, I'll prep like fresh fruits and vegetables. I usually wash them in vinegar and baking soda and kind of cut them up and prep them like a day or two prior, right? To save time. And then get in there and just create something. Like I don't follow a recipe.
I
I'm
don't either.
Right. I'm very comfortable in the kitchen. Right.
Mm.
It's like my safe space. It's like I do what I want to do. I'm not afraid of the kitchen. Right. And so it doesn't scare me at all. And so but I'm very creative. So I enjoy putting things together to see what happens and what it'll come up with, particularly from a more of a plant based perspective. But it saves time. Meal prepping saves oodles of time. It saves money. It boosts. Here's another benefit. It boosts your creativity, right? So it's really, really an awesome, awesome. Your Without meal prep, I find that I have time for other things, even if it's just a nap, whatever. I don't want to do anything because it's already done. And it doesn't, I think when we don't prep, we get forced into things that we don't want to. So we get forced into the machine, right, with the vending machine and the potato chips and all of the things because we haven't taken the time to realize how important and valuable we are. So it takes away that the notion that somebody else tells us how valuable we are. We set that standard for ourselves.
I like the way you said that. And it really is saving time. It's definitely saving money because you are not going out there or ordering or having
Hmm.
something delivered. But I also like it because it's sometimes like I do it a lot of times on Fridays because it's almost like a relaxing
Yes.
thing for me just to get
Yes.
in the kitchen and
Uh
just
huh.
start thinking, okay, this is what I want to do. And I
Yes.
never really thought about it as being creative, but I don't really follow a recipe. I just know what flavors I like. I always
Yes.
make sure like, I'm getting ready to get some spinach because I love my spinach. I love
Uh
my broccoli, my
huh.
green leafies and things like that. So
Yes.
you can get, and even now it's like I start looking, I start asking people, I'm like, okay, so what are you doing? It gets us into a different conversation
Absolutely.
about, and it's also almost like you're almost like accountability to somebody, not that it's a force, but it's like, so what are you cooking?
I
Well, I'm
agree.
cooking this. And somebody's like, oh, I had never thought about that.
Correct.
So I think it just opens up a whole nother conversation. And then most of all, you feel good about what you're putting in your body because it
Yes.
does almost impact your immune, your energy, your brain power.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So for somebody who may be thinking, you know what, maybe I should do this, but they may be thinking it's like overwhelming. So
Mhm.
how can they get started? And also, are there things that you really need? Because I think sometimes people think that they need all these different little systems in order to start some meal prep.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah.
So how would somebody just like get started?
The first thing, Janet, I think is so very important is that we give ourselves grace.
Mhm.
It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Give yourself grace. Donnie McClurkin had a song years ago, We Fall Down, but We Get Up. Show enough the truth, right? Show enough. There's no, as far as I'm concerned,
Mhm,
expert
mhm.
way of doing a thing, right? We tailor make it to us. So start like have water. Start small. Have water as opposed to the soda. Get you some vegetables, or you may have like whatever you were going to cook. Just do it a little differently. So say you were going to have I don't know chicken, broccoli. You said broccoli and potatoes. Instead of making a mashed potato and loading it with milk and butter and salt, consider a sweet potato, bake it. Sweet potatoes are high in fiber, so it's good from a fiber content, which is very good for our gut. And also, it digests differently and better in our system, particularly if you're a pre-diabetic. So the carbs, like the white potatoes and things of that nature, kind of digest. I don't know if it's quicker or differently, right? To kind of spike our sugar for those who have challenges with diabetes. The sweet potato or the purple potato is a better alternative for the fiber and the way it breaks down in our system, right? So that's an alternative. Or if you want to have the chicken instead of frying it, maybe bake it or grill it. So just use what you have. You don't have to stop the bank. You don't have to rob the bank, but use what you have and just prepare it a little differently. Please take Lowry seasoning salt. Put that down. Stop. Stop. What's the other one? Accent with MSG. Stop. Read labels. Try fresh herbs, cilantro, and it could be dried herbs if you don't have the fresh. Cilantro, rosemary, thyme, right? Fresh lemons, fresh lemon juice, right? Like things of that, garlic, right? And so it'll help us. We're still prepping. Just get you the regular Tupperware bowls that you already have. Don't overwhelm yourself, right? But just do like, and you don't have to do all the meals. You could do one meal at a time, right? Over time, and then see how you feel. Just kind of gauge it for yourself. So
And I
start
like
small. Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that. And when you said the chicken, one of the things I tell people I love fried chicken,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
but I don't cook it.
Uh
I
huh.
only I only do like baked chicken
Mm-hmm.
in the house. Now, if I'm out and I do see some, I'm gonna eat.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
eat it.
some.
I'm gonna get something just so just so you'll know.
Just so you
But
know.
I don't do the fried foods in the house anymore.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
And I found I'm okay with that. Like I'll do the baked, the
Yes.
steamed something. I'll
Yes.
definitely have to try the sweet potato because that's one thing
Yes.
that I have not tried. I love my sweet potato, especially baked.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But like you said, you can just kind of, and I love getting into the seasoning now. My seasonings have kind of expanded.
Nice. Nice. Into. You can't leave us hanging. Into.
Sometimes I like that lemon pepper
Yes.
kind of, I like the lemon pepper.
Yes.
Because sometimes I have those seafood allergies, I like it when there's a spice that gives me that taste without me having
Yes.
to eat so I like those kind of spices as well.
Nice.
But
Nice.
so it's expanding though. It's expanding.
Nice.
So my question, and I always ask my guests, is how do you stay organized? Because you got a lot of things. Your mother, businesswoman, community, all things, I'm sorry I missed you when you were at the community event, but
Yes.
how do you like manage life, like stay organized, or just manage your time?
So honestly, Janet, at 63 years old on the planet, I've been here for a minute. I am taking my prayer time with God more seriously. So before I make moves, any move, I'm prayerful, right? So, but I don't pray and move. I pray and pause. Pray and pause. Wait a minute, and then I'm still going to do something, and I think it's in me. I sit still is I don't, I
Yeah.
don't know what that is, right? Particularly if me doing something benefits someone else, right? Like you said, community. So how do I stay organized? I pray about it. The meal prep is huge for organization, right? For the business, for the nonprofit, is huge. I have a team. It's like 10, I have 10 board members on the team. It's not a one man. I'm clear in my organization is that what I cannot, I do a lot of things. Janet, here's what's interesting with me. I do a lot of things, but I am not good at multitasking. Forget about it. Forget it. So I have learned that I'm not good at all things. Everybody's not good at all things all the time. Hello, my name is Narda Joe. That would be me, right? I have accountability partners, like you were talking about a little earlier, like even in how I eat. We compare notes. What did you prepare today? Today, literally today, I made for lunch. The buffalo chicken dip is like a thing, right? I've never made it in my life. My daughter-in-law makes it excellently, right? So I usually wait for her to make it. But today, I said, you know what? I'm gonna make buffalo chicken dip out of chickpeas. I don't have no chicken. Right? Right. I took some chickpeas and all of the seasonings and put some sun-dried tomatoes and celery, all of the things, right? And roasted them, and then I just kind of just threw it all together. Baby, can I tell you, it's some kind of good. It's
I'm
some
sure it is. I'm
right?
sure it is because I follow you on social media, so I see your stuff. I see your mouth watering stuff just kind
Yes.
of, showing up in my feed. I'm like, oh, here she go again.
Yeah, but that gives me life. And I think it makes me to keep me on track.
Hmm.
It's exciting, but I have to stop myself from being too over exuberant and mess up. So I have like safety measures in place. Um, whether I'm wrapping my hair, I have the gloves, the surface, all of the things. But I'm really big with accountability. I'm very big with accountability. I have key people who I will call, even if it's a quick text. I'm doing this. What you think? And I will listen to people when they say, "You need to go. Late. You're doing too much. Lay down. Take a nap. Stop.
Hmm.
Stop. You doing? Stop it. You're gonna hurt yourself." So
Hmm.
that people, I can't organize myself. I need others. I need a squad to keep me organized here because it starts here.
Hmm.
So that's how I
Hmm.
stay organized. I hold myself accountable.
And that's important. And also, it was great for you to share that, you realize multitasking is just not something you do. And I
No, man.
think some people don't understand what multitasking, what it does, it almost like divides our attention and
Yeah,
it makes things, it's going to take us twice as long to get something done.
absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm the
Yes.
same way. I got to stay focused on something because I can't multitask 'cause
Right.
yeah, even as an organizer, I can't multitask. Well,
Yeah.
Nadia, this has been a great conversation. So I want you to tell people how they can connect with you because, like I said, when I see your stuff coming up in the feed, I'm like, there she is. She's in the kitchen. She's doing something. So,
Yes.
how people connect with you,
Yes.
hire you to do their meal prep or just, for a meal. Because
Yes.
people, sometimes we just need somebody just to like, you know what, Narda, can you just do like a Sunday something or a Saturday something?
Just a little jump start. Absolutely.
Hmm. Hmm.
Absolutely. So people can reach me. I no longer have a website, but they can reach me by my email, which is Narda J Bailey at Comcast.net. So that's Narda J Bailey Bailey at Comcast.net. They can reach me at social media via Facebook, Narda Fields Bailey, More Than Kale, Instagram, Instagram or More Than, so it's more dot than Kale is together.
Okay.
They can reach me that way. They can reach me via mobile. My mobile is public 267-255-4025 is my mobile. And, I will do what I can. And even if someone just wants tips on how they can start, I do that. Because More Than Kale is about this. That it's about building healthy relationships one
Mhm.
meal at a time. So it's a safe, trusted space.
Mhm.
And that although it is a business, the
Mhm.
goal is to build a relationship and for us to be better, have a better quality of life in the earth.
Mhm. And for those watching as well as listening, I will have all of that information on the show page so you can connect with Narda directly. And I'm telling you, you need to follow her on social media because then you'll be like, you know what? I need just to cook for me, just to cook for me.
I would love to.
But Narda, thank you so much for your time. This has been a great
Absolutely.
conversation.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. Thank you for having me.
So, what was your takeaway from this week's conversation about meal prep and meal planning? I hope that you're going to get started. And if you do, please leave a comment below because I would like to know what you've started, maybe what your meal is, or what your special seasoning is. So, please drop your comment below. And again, thank you so much for joining us.